questions. We'll give you our opinions. Tell us your stories. We'll give you our opinions. Read us from your diary. We'll give you our opinions. It's in my homosexual opinion. IMHO, the podcast. Hi, everyone. Welcome to IMHO, the podcast. It's December, and that's Darby over there.
Hi, I'm Desarby.
And I'm Alexis. There's no Christmas.
Yes, there is.
There's no Christmas for Alexis.
Of course there is.
What would it be?
Thank you for asking me that. You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prince Vixen.
Oh, Alexin.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
You're a reindeer. To be honest, I've always viewed you as a reindeer.
There are worse things you could view me as.
That's why your transition was honestly like not difficult for me because I've never seen your gender. I only see reindeer.
Oh my
God.
Get it? I transitioned from Bambi's mom to Vixen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How are you, Presh? I don't
good,
hear anything in the
honest.
background.
What do you mean?
Your house is really quiet.
I know there's no one here. Kevin is gone. He is.
Take your top off.
I don't wear tops. I only wear dresses. So I guess just like alls. Kevin is
Take
gone.
your alls
Lily's
off.
at work. Tango is gone. Tango's at Kevin's parents' house. I did offer to dog sit, and Kevin said no. And I was like, okay. That's fair. Yeah, it's quiet around here, and I love it. I feel like I'm home alone.
Ooh, did you set up things for burglars?
Yes, I put my well, actually, this isn't a joke, but there's like two big kind of palm, they're not trees. Maybe they are trees. I don't know what they look like when they're new. One of them just got so heavy and rotted, it fell over. Like I left one day at like 2:00. I came back at 5 and it had just fallen over and it was kind of leaning
That
out.
sounds like a palm tree, honestly.
And so they got
They're all
us
dying.
Yeah, they're not meant for like whatever.
But I love them.
I do love them. They're very picturesque. Anyway, it fell over. So that's my main one. It's just like tree falls over. And then if they do make their way in here, there's actually a bunch of traps so they can't get in. Because once they do get in here, you know, I'm going to make them play Tea Party. I'm going to make them, you know, I'm going to play dress ups. It's going to be worse for them.
I also have done something similar. You know, when Curtis goes to work, I never quite feel safe. Studio City is dangerous for a single girl like me.
It's a cesspool for...
So my trap is if a burglar comes in my house, I shoot them with a gun.
Is that fun?
It is. It's honestly a lot more fun than it sounds. Honestly.
America, Christmas.
America.
Listen, I feel lighter because I met with my new therapist today. You'll be happy to know I got a new one. She's very young and hip and cool.
All of our listeners are also thrilled. Keep going.
I got a new therapist. She's cool and she's hip and she has a cat and the cat was cute. And she didn't acknowledge the cat until I said something.
Exactly.
So it was chill. It was cool. First therapy sessions are like weird first dates, but you're allowed to be like over talky, over sherry. So I didn't think I was going to care that much because like I think I'm perfect. I don't think I need therapy, but then I do feel lighter. So I feel good.
That's wunderbar.
How about you?
Yeah.
You look like you're in a gorgeous pile of clothes.
Okay. Listen, I am tired of putting on airs. Okay. I want to take my mask off.
You've got your Air Force Ones or whatever.
The Air Force One. What song is that?
Yeah.
It's Air Force One.
I don't know, but
that's a
I
song?
don't know, but I know you love your Air Force Nikes.
Yes, I do. When I put them on, and
Not people
I
don't
take
know
them
this. You're
off.
such a sneakerhead.
My favorite sneaker is by far the Kobe
the Kobe beef.
runner, the Kobe beef. It does explode
That was the collab
on
with
occasion.
Lady Gaga.
Oh, okay. We both went in really weird directions.
Darby,
with that.
you can't say Darby.
What?
It's too
you think
fresh.
he's gonna be upset? You think he's gonna be upset?
He's not going to be anything.
Okay. Anyway. Oh, so you could say it.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay, fine. I'll be the kind one. That's my thing, obviously.
Do you know what my boyfriend Austin said is that right after that happened, there were so many murals that went up Kobe
None of
Bryant.
them look like him, by the way. I've seen the worst murals around LA.
Oh yeah. Well, that's art. If it's all
Yeah,
it's all
that's
squiggly,
true.
that's just art.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you don't want to put on airs. I interrupted you. Please go on.
No, what was Austin saying when they all went up?
Okay, whatever the colors are for LA, what is it? Blue and
Yellow and purple.
Oh, it was yellow and purple. He said there was like a shortage in yellow and purple paint because people were
How would Austin
doing
know
so
that?
many murals. He's deep into the mural community.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
super
do
into
them
paint.
himself, but he loves knowing about it.
Okay, I obviously his life, do what you want. I just want you to know, like from friend to friend, that the purple and yellow paint, spray paint specifically, gets you higher faster. So I'm worried that he was well aware of how hard it was to get a purple and a yellow. I'm just saying, has he ever come over and his nose and mouth been covered in purple?
No, it usually leaves because I have some real interesting stuff I do
Okay.
to keep my butthole
All
prepared. And when he
You
leaves,
keep it purple?
yeah.
Yeah, that makes
Purple
sense.
and yellow sometimes. Wait, so what you don't want
Yellow's
to put
in
on
the front.
airs?
Purple in the back, yellow in the front. That's what we always say. And a little bit on our teeth. We're very into our yellow teeth.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone who's listening, I am about to tell you the truth of my life for the past few days, and it is gonna be a bummer. So if you are not in a
Oh.
good place, that you need to go somewhere that's not here, or get your stuff in order because you're gonna
No,
want to kill
they
yourself
care
after
about
you
you.
hear
They
this.
care about you. We want to hear how you're doing. Go ahead.
Okay. I said this on something that we recorded, and because everything we say is recorded. I stopped taking THC because it interacts with my medication. When I started this medication journey this year, y'all remember, I was doing copious amounts of gummies and weed juice at night. So I've never taken my new meds without THC like heavily in my system. So I stopped, and
You stopped the gummies?
yeah, it just fucked me up. I just feel like I feel like I'm starting the medication over. Like I'm having these like huge side effects and stuff, which I know is just like my body acclimating because it doesn't have like that shit anymore. And it's going to be a long process. I know it takes a while for THC to get out of your system, but and I can't sleep because I sleep with sleep gummies. So I've just had a rough few days, which is okay. That is all part of the process. Have I like just sat down and stared at a wall for an hour? Legitimately, I did last night. I absolutely
honey.
sat and stared at a wall. I was just frozen.
Okay, but if that's
Yeah.
the worst of it, that's doing good. You know what I mean?
That's not the worst of it, but
Oh.
that's the worst of it that I'm willing to talk about.
Understood.
That's the worst
well,
of it that I'm willing
listen,
to talk
we're
about.
all proud of you. I mean, it's so hard to like switch up medications, and it's also hard. Like if somebody came in here and told me that Diet Coke doesn't work with whatever I'm doing, I don't think I would have the strength to get rid of it because
Well, yeah.
it's your blankie, it's your security blankie. It's given you comfort and helped you. But
It
the
has,
good thing is
but
it's
yeah.
going to be okay. Like once everything evens out, you're going to be fine. You're not even going to miss the gummies.
Oh, 100%. And I can do gummy and I can do weed juice again. I just can't do it at the level I was doing it. Like you can
Yeah.
do 10 milligrams or less with no problem, like on occasion.
Yeah.
So I just need to get back to my beginner days because I did turn into a professional towards the end there.
Yeah.
I was,
Ooh,
you know,
you're
that
gonna
TikTok
lower
of
that.
that girl who has like that giant stack of gummies and she's like,
Oh.
let's go eat good food. And she takes like 100 milligrams in one
I
bite.
never knew.
That
I
was
never
me.
knew what that stack was. I just was. I thought she
Gummies.
was. Yeah.
Those are 10 milligrams.
I found
yeah.
her. I found her through that guy that was like, "Oh, really? You want to hear some good influencers? Follow her." And then I
Who's
followed,
that guy?
I saw her.
Do you hate him?
No,
that what he sounds
that's
like?
how he sounds.
Oh, that
That's how
sucks.
he
That's hard.
sounds.
That's
He's
hard.
just one type of. I don't follow him, but he comes up on my thing and he introduced me to her, and he's like, "This is a good influencer, spreading like good in the world."
Wait, that's how I found her too.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's so random. I love algorithm. I love
I love
algorithm.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Listen, you're okay. You're
Thanks.
okay. And
Thank
it's going to be
you.
okay. And you're lowering your tolerance. So pretty soon 10 milligrams is going to seem like
Over the
100
moon.
milligrams. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The good thing is I don't have to give it up forever. And like, so when I go to a Fish concert with Curtis, because I got tricked into it, I can still get high. You know,
don't have to do, I feel like you've been to enough of those. Do you have to do more of that?
Okay. Disco biscuits is one thing. Okay. Disco biscuits, I would be fine if I never saw another disco biscuit in my life. But girl, Fish is wild. I am a people watcher. I love people watching. It's my favorite activity.
Yes.
It is all like 50 and up hippies who are fucked up out of their minds, dancing in the weirdest way possible. I love it. I gotta be honest.
Are they dancing like Elaine?
Yes, Elaine Maxwell. Oh, different Ghislaine. Okay, sorry. I had her on the mind. I'm just worried
Elaine
about her.
Seinfeld. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, I bet Jerry Seinfeld's in with both of those. I bet that's the Venn diagram crossover.
He's so unlikable.
From the stories, yeah.
Just from everything. He's just not likable. If you ever feel for a second like you're thinking Jerry Seinfeld's not that bad, go on YouTube and search Jerry Seinfeld, comedians in cars, Miranda sings.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll hate him forever. Anyway,
I will say, not to defend him, we know too much about stars. We know too much about.
I agree.
We know too much about people.
I agree.
The more deeper we get into anyone, the more we're just going to find something we don't like about them.
And that's the thing. Okay, oh my God, thank you for saying that. Okay.
But we do need to, yeah.
Hold people accountable, of course.
The
However,
really, really bad ones, but looking into people and then finding the teeniest little thing that they've done that's like human that we all do is like, stop.
yeah, there was a person on TikTok. This actually, our TikTok's basically the same, so you probably saw it too. But it was this guy who said, as someone who used to be an evangelical, as someone who's deconstructed and is now leaning left, I gotta say, some of the way you left-leaning people talk, all the policing of behavior and not allowing for nuance in any situation, sounds a lot like evangelicals. And I went, which I don't think, listen, I get why people do that. I think it comes from a general, a genuine place of like, I want best for everyone. I want the world to be better. Yeah. And so we overcorrect.
For sure.
But that did hit me because I think that all the time about us. Like there is that kind of, not a fear, but there is just always in the back of my mind of like, this could all go away if I say one thing wrong. You know, if I make a bad joke.
I agree. And a lot of that stuff, I agree with that person about the extremes. That stuff isn't real. Go out in the real world, interact with people in that way.
Go touch some ass, okay? Everyone, just take a moment.
Gas,
and go
grass,
touch
or
some
ass.
I
Eat the grass,
I choose ass
get
every
some
time.
gas. Yeah.
Okay.
Help with that request, but I can suggest some fun, appropriate activities instead. How about we brainstorm some positive ways to connect with others?
Echo told me I was depressed. She said, let's brainstorm ideas. Echo, stop. Wait. Echo, fart.
That was a gooey one.
That was a gooey one. Echo,
So
stop.
that was absolutely a gooey one.
Anyway, yeah, so my Echo is very aware of how my mental health is, apparently.
Oh my God. Fabulous. Fabulous.
So the reason I'm sitting in front of a pile of clothes is because I want the best for my environment. I love organizing, but I don't know how to keep organized with ADHD. It's very difficult to put it all back where it should be. So I'm accepting that I'm not trying to design a space that won't work for me and my ADHD. And instead, I'm letting things happen and seeing where things end up. If that's a good place for it, if that's out of the way, then hey, that's the new drop spot. Or hey, that's where my clothes go. Or hey, I don't know, I don't want to think about where this goes. That's where that goes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I've just been doing a lot of that.
You also got a new addition to the home.
Oh, yes. We had a baby. Her name is Elise. She is either newborn or 6. How can you tell? Count the rings.
Is it one of those orphan things?
Yeah. Ugh. Its mom did not like it because, well, and I understand because it's not very pretty. But listen, I love sympathy. I walk around with my ugly baby. What are they going to say? He's a really good guy.
Well, but I also heard through the grapevine that you got a new bed.
Okay, that's the other thing. When you are going through a medication change of any kind, don't do big life changes at the same time. And so we got a king size bed because I have not slept in our bed for months. It's too small, it's too hard, and our couch is like a cloud. It's so hard to get away from the couch. The couch is a cloud.
The couch is a cloud.
We used the Black Friday sales. We got a Helix, not sponsored, would love to be.
Yeah.
And it's a king size bed. It's so comfortable. It's perfect. I love it. However, in doing that, we had to build a new bed frame and all of that, which means
old one.
And we had to move everything out of the bedroom. So our house right now looks like this.
Is it shambles?
Everything's everywhere. Yeah, we finally got a storage unit because we're Americans and we can't get rid of things. And we have been moving things out to like get ready to go to the storage unit. And then like there's a giant mattress now just in the middle of the hallway. And it's just our house is in disarray. And I think that on top of my brain, it's been really tough. And we are heading into Christmas. And Jerry really ruined Christmas for everyone. Jerry
Springer?
Really
Seinfeld.
ruined. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld. Once he had Miranda Sings on, he says, I don't even like Christmas. And I went, oh, well, that ruined it. No, but like Jerry dying 2 days before Christmas, every Christmas since has just been really difficult. But we're all getting together as a family and that it just kind of shifts. There's just there's a tinge of sadness around Christmas.
Of sadness, yeah.
I think this is just going to be it's going to be a weird month. It's going to be
I know. I'm really sorry. And then we're going to Chicago for New Year's, which will be fun, but it will be a little stressful until we do it. Now, listen, I want to go back to the bed because are you sleeping in the bed?
I did. I slept in it 2 nights. I didn't sleep in it last night because Curtis and I had a fight.
Oh, well, probably. Hey, building furniture is not for married people.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Alexis, I let him build it by himself. Don't be insane.
Well.
But no, it's just like, I'm going through my own mental health stuff and December's really hard for him with his dad. And I think we're both just feeling very vulnerable, and and with our house being in disarray, it's hard to feel safe. And I'm sorry, y'all. This is such a bummer, but
look, this is what the holidays are for. We're supposed to all get together and talk about our problems. Well, do you want a little politics? Do you want a little uplift? Because I have a really fun email that might be fun to listen to. Because it's the end of the year. Yeah, we're all getting our top watches, top views, top listens. So this is from Leo. Hi, Darby and Alexis. Leo here, just dropping in to say that according to my YouTube recap, I'm in the top 3% of IMHO YouTube page watchers.
Oh,
thanks, Leo.
Leo, you have a disorder.
Needless to say, that is something similar with podcasts where Twinnuendo and IMHO are my top 1 and 2 podcasts this year. Earlier this year, I came across your channel on YouTube and made my life's mission. Earlier this year, I came across your channel on YouTube and made my life's mission to gobble all that lore up. Was wondering, do you guys check YouTube analytics to see random little facts about listeners around the world? Would imagine you had a Brazilian faggot aficionado. Best of wishes, XOXO. P.S. I was going to send a nude to keep the show's newest tradition alive, but yesterday, in one of those life-defining moments, I decided to shave my pubes and balls after years, and I'm yet to get used to the confidence about this hairless creature now living carefree in my pants. Leo.
Ooh.
Oh, I
Okay.
love that.
I love a hairless. Listen, there was a point in time in the early aughts. It was during our our sectional awakening. We got really into shazes. Now our sexual awakening, it was absolutely like shave, shave, shave. So whenever whenever I come across a fully shaved one, it takes me back. Like I just feel, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so young again. Okay, Brazilian listener, I have something just changed my life thanks to Nina Poole. And so I must tell you now that you're shaving down there. So I'm very susceptible to ingrown hairs and all of that. So when I shave, what I've been doing is using this brush in the shower, and then I use tinned skin when I get out of the shower. I still use tinned skin. I think you should. However, Nina Poole, who's a genius, by the way, she said to get a bar of soap with salicylic acid in it.
Sounds
Like they have them everywhere.
yeah.
You put it into, they're called soap sleeves. They're just like a little, it looks like a flat loofah sponge thing, and you can stick the soap inside.
Oh.
Rub your shit wherever you shaved with that. Bitch, I haven't had an ingrown hair or a pimple since I started.
Oh, hell yeah.
They went away in 3 days. They have not come back. My skin down there looks incredible. I mean, I'm not showing anyone, but when I'm ready, so salicylic acid soap and like a little scrubber that it can sit in, because you do need to do the little exfoliation such as.
Oh, I love that.
Change
What do
my
you-
butt for the better. What?
Oh, I love that. So wait, how do you check our analytics to see like what do you find interesting when you look? Like who's like, what's a country that we're played in that I would be surprised?
And I do look. Oh man, do I look.
Oh wait, you don't have to look.
There are days, oh my God, there are days where all I'm doing is looking. I can't stop looking. It's
Hey,
so
look.
fun.
Look.
I am looking.
Okay.
No, I haven't checked them in a while. The only time, I mean, I used to at the start, but then I think I got kind of obsessed with it. So for my own journey, I stopped. But I do, I catch occasions, like, because we do have to send our demographics and stuff on occasion to advertisers and the such as. And it is exciting to see the new numbers. I think the thing that surprises me the most is that my mom doesn't listen. Isn't that weird?
Oh. Well, last time I saw her, I blocked us on all her devices. So she's not able to find us.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. But I subscribe to Tony Window.
I recently blocked my mother. That was another thing that happened this week.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
You
I've just
poor
been doing it all.
thing.
I know. But
Okay,
I feel good
well-
about it because I feel like I finally come to terms with the fact that like she is who she is. She's a bad person and I'm better off without her. And I did send her something pretty horrible. Not from me. I didn't say anything horrible. I was actually really nice. I just told her something her husband's been doing that I thought she should know about. And then I said happy holidays because I knew it would upset her that I didn't say Merry Christmas, and then I blocked her.
I'm speechless.
In the 20 years, the 22 years I've been out to my family because I was outed by my mother, I have gotten upset and lashed out 3 times. Okay. And
22 divided by 3, that's 11. So that's pretty good.
that's pretty fucking good, you know, because I'm always concerned about hurting them. And I don't, you know, because they had trained me to believe that I was the problem and that like my feelings weren't real. I was watching this TikTok of this guy who was just like describing exactly that. And he was like, you know, sometimes I feel guilty about cutting my mom off. Like there are times where I'll be hit with like, oh no, you're hurting her. Like this is hurting her. But then I think back to all the times she did not give a fuck if she hurt me. I have been bending over backwards to not hurt her. And that's fucked up. He goes, I hope she dies. And it was honestly right after that I sent the text. Just because like I have been
What is Grant think? Did you tell Grant yet?
I haven't talked to Grant, so I don't know. That's a whole other thing. But I had this thought of like, you are constantly making yourself smaller for them. You are constantly analyzing your behavior, and they don't analyze their own. And they are throwing stones in their glass house, and they get to, because they're the straight Christians. I'm the gay guy. I'm not allowed to throw stones, you know? So I threw a stone. I threw a really big stone. Here's what I think is going to happen, though, because my brother hasn't reached out to me since I sent that a couple days ago, which tells me that my mom did nothing with it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's what I would
absolutely would have.
Well, look at the history there. She's probably just going to swallow it up, not do anything about it, not mention it to anyone, and then it's not true.
I'm sorry, I'm really proud of it. Can I read what I texted her?
Oh my God.
Sunday night at 9:46 p.m. Curtis was at work too, so it's never good when I'm alone. Okay. I said, "Hi, Debbie. Just wanted you to know that you may want to check your husband's computer/email. Grant didn't want to tell you, so I am. While you picked your husband over your child, he seems to have picked himself over you. Hope you don't regret your choice. Happy holidays."
Oh, you didn't throw a stone, baby. You threw a bomb.
Well, listen, Grant should have told her when he found out that my dad was on a dating site and he also might be sucking off one of his best friends.
Okay.
I'm leaving it in. Fuck them. Fuck them.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I'm scorched earth, baby. Scorched earth.
I love it. Okay, well, the good thing is that she's blocked and now you can heal.
She stays blocked. Yeah, she stays.
Now you can heal.
This is the first time where I finally feel like I picked myself. Like this is something I'm doing that is healthy for me and not just oh my God, I don't want to hurt right now. I'm I'm going to block them so I stop hurting for a minute. Nah, I'm good. I hope she dies.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, listen, good for you. You deserve to pick yourself. You deserve to heal. I look forward to this next chapter for you.
I know. It feels good.
Well, Merry Christmas to Debbie.
Truly. Well, I was thinking how could I possibly hurt them?
Well, unfortunately, hopefully it does. Unfortunately,
no, it won't.
She's probably going to ignore it.
She ignored it for
She doesn't want to know. And honestly, she knows already, but she doesn't want to acknowledge. That's how these things work with
she ignored it.
Those type of people. Okay. Well, do you want to get into another email?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah. This says, "Help. I'm a Victorian widow over a straight Italian man." This is from Colin.
I'm a Victorian widow?
Yeah.
Okay.
"Dear Alexis and Darby, long-time listener, first-time demisexual caller here from the Netherlands."
Okay. I love your lands.
I love the Netherlands. I really want to live there. "I was in a 3-year long-distance relationship with an Italian man who started out straight, questioned everything for me, and we fell in love. It was a great relationship, hardly any fights, genuinely happy. But in January 2024, he ended things because he felt his attraction fading and decided he was straight again, parentheses tragic. We stayed friends and still talk. I've been dating, but nothing has felt the same. It's been almost 2 years, and I still think about him every day like a Victorian widow staring mournfully out to sea. I have a cocktail of undiagnosed anxiety and depression, and I only ever felt truly safe with him. No one else has really come close. My question is, how do I move on from someone when nothing dramatic ever went wrong? Am I stuck in a widow mode forever? Thanks for keeping me company across the pond. Love, Colin."
Oh, Colin.
First
of all, it sounds like you're saying widow.
Widow.
It's a widow. That sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. Is this too much of a blanket statement generalization that Italian men are really passionate and hot and heavy in the beginning?
I don't have a lot of experience with Italian men, but
and
I
really
have
intense.
eaten pizza this week.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Prime?
Yeah, of course.
Hell
New Prime
yeah.
Pizza coming to North Hollywood.
Can I tell you something? Mm-hmm. Me and Austin go down to this place near my house that has
Y'all love
pizza after 10 p.m. Everything's half of the price. It's all you know, and so pizza's half the price. So we go down there, we order a large pizza.
Sorry, one more time. What is it? The pizza's what?
It's just half of whatever the original price
No
is.
way.
But you can get the full thing, but just you pay like
half.
Like the opposite of double, like the other way.
Wow.
And you just pay like, yeah. So
That's
we go,
crazy.
I have 2 or 3 Diet Cokes. He's got a 2-for-1 beer, and we have a large pizza. Anyway, we always get the same ham, pineapple, and onion. That's his favorite. I don't care. All pizza is pizza to me. We get 2 sides of ranch and then the sprinklings. We were there the other night and the pizza came out piping hot, and they give you the pie slicer to take it off. I was trying to take off a piece. It slid off the pie slicer and flung piping hot sauce and cheese on Austin's like hand.
Oh no. That's
But
how he
we
makes
both-
his money.
But we were both dealing with like pizza and fixins, and so he like couldn't get the cheese off fast enough, and it burned him a little bit, and I felt so bad. He got pizza all over his sweater.
He can sue.
Not me. I don't have anything to take.
No, the restaurant.
No,
He can
we
sue the
like it.
restaurant.
No, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, but don't you want money? Listen, we need to exploit small businesses. Okay, they've had it too easy
I don't want to
for too
exploit
long.
this small business. I'll exploit someone else. Anyway, that was just my. I felt really bad, and then the next day, I accidentally crunched his bumper, because there's like secret stairs. I think if we were to ever have a fight, it could happen now.
Yeah,
I
you've been
accidentally
really
crunched his car. He was
hitting everything.
really sweet about it, but I felt so bad. But it was fine. It ended up being fine. Anyways, Colin, I'm really sorry. At this point, though, it's been over a year. I think you're probably just romanticizing him.
Yeah, for sure you are.
Because
For
men,
sure.
I mean, that's a heated rivalry storyline. Like, he was straight for you and then he wasn't. But him being long distance,
He was gay
and
for
it
you,
being so long
right?
ago now, he was straight before and then he turned gay
Right.
for Colin.
Right.
But him being long distance and it being such a long way in the past, I think you've got some ideas that maybe if you went back and like read the court transcripts and looked at the CCTV, it probably wouldn't have been as great as you thought. So keep that in mind. You know what? And you're in the Netherlands. Oh,
Yeah.
those canals.
They almost spell anal. I agree with Alexis. I think you're absolutely romanticizing, and I don't blame you, baby. We all do. However, I caution anyone to start a relationship with someone who is discovering themselves, because they will never
No.
discover themselves into you. They will discover themselves so that they can go somewhere else
Into
and
someone
discover
else.
someone else and someone else. Yeah, that's part of discovery, baby. And I'm not
Yeah.
surprised that he went back to women after you, because it was where he felt most comfortable.
Well, we don't
You
know
know,
that he
he's got a
went back-
long journey. He did say that.
Oh, he did say he
he's
was
got a
straight again,
long journey ahead of him. And I'm so happy you got out of it. But babe, if it's been a year, then you are absolutely in your head creating a person who does not exist.
You're into the yearning. You need to read some Pride and Prejudice. You need to read some Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights. I think you're into the yearning. I used to be, oh my God, in middle school, Vanessa Mayberry. If I could get paid for yearning, that would have where I would have made my first million. I yearned for Vanessa Mayberry.
You're in
And-
one way.
Oh my
You wanted
God.
to be
I would,
her?
I would sit up at, no. I don't know why I thought I was in love with her. I would sit up at night and I would just ache. I would Victorian widow. I would look out the window and I would just be like, why doesn't she love me too?
That's so good. I would just ache.
I would just ache. Oh my God.
I remember though, babe, don't you remember like just being young? And I mean like into your
I was
20s young.
best. Yes.
You felt stuff so hard and so
Oh my
deeply
God.
that
Yeah.
now I could very easily look at someone who didn't want to be with me anymore or didn't answer my text and be like, oh, he's just a man. There's plenty of men. Like, fuck
Oh
that
my
guy.
God. The
But
world teaches you
the
stuff
world
as you
ends
stay.
when you're a child.
Oh my
It's
God.
just-
Yeah. And when you're young, when you're in your 20s, I don't know how old you are, Colin. But even so, I relate to that hard. maybe not now, but just the yearning, just the crush.
Oh,
I loved having the crush more than I did, the actual dating.
Yeah. It's
not
fun.
now. I love who I'm with, but
And it's fun for the same reason you love the yearning. It's that it's not real. Having a crush on someone, you're crushing on the idea of what you think they are.
And the possibility. The
Exactly.
possibility.
And now you're mourning the possibility of what could be. It's all the same thing. It's all dopamine, but hey, it's better than being on TikTok.
And isn't it interesting you say, and I only ever felt truly safe with him, but he was long distance, babe. Yeah, and it's so easy for someone to be like perfect on a weekend away in the Netherlands or however often you were seeing each other. But I am sorry. I mean, that really does suck. And how wonderful would it have been to be, that is like a romantic story. Like I'm the only boy he's ever loved. He's never loved any other boy,
Yeah. I don't know. As someone who has fallen in love with 20 different straight men who was just trying things out, you don't need to be a part of that story, baby.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a part of that story. It never ends well.
Yeah.
But hey, enjoy
write a book about
the story.
Write a book. Use it. Use it.
We
write
need
a
more
book
books.
about it.
Mm-hmm. We need more books.
There's not enough gay books that are written well.
No, that is true.
Yeah.
Can we finally say it?
I'll let you go. We'll say it at the same time. Ready?
Red, White, and
Red,
Royal
White, and Royal Blue
was not a good book.
Oh, I disagree.
It was
was
fun.
not a good movie. It was not a good remake of a movie.
It was fun, but was it like a good book?
I was in, but I'm a hopeful. I'm a hopeless. I'm a call-in. I'm a romantic. You got to watch Heated Rivalry. You got to watch Heated Rivalry, I got to start reading the books.
What
do you have against hot dudes and butts?
Well, I don't have a butt. So that's step number one. That's
a lie.
Number one.
That's a lie, and I won't talk to you. I won't talk to you when you're lying like that. You have a butt. It's nice. Okay. Should we get into a death?
Yeah, let's do a death equals lady.
We're gonna keep it
something
short
that'll bring a smile to my face.
Okay. This is a shorty. And I won't say the name because I don't know if it's allowed. But it's time for Death Equals Lady.
You did.
Hi, Alexis and Darby. I have a good Death Equals Lady story for you. 2 summers ago, I was sitting in a parking lot overlooking the highway in the middle of the night with my now ex-friend. Parentheses, I lived in a suburban hellscape where there wasn't anything better to do. We were having a major argument in my car. I'm talking, it got to the point of full-on screaming. Things were really intense. It wasn't until we both noticed a car driving and swerving all over the highway. It then slammed directly into the median of the highway, and a woman flew out of the windshield and flew across the road into a ditch. We called the police, obvi, who told us we should just leave. I found out the day after she was unfortunately driving drunk and died almost immediately on impact. I also never spoke to my friend after that. Love you guys.
What? That was
I want to know what the fight was about.
Yeah. And was it about... Well, no, I was going to say something about the lady dying, and that's just... I can't do that. That's in poor taste.
She died on impact, though. And she
Which is
died
rare.
driving drunk, which is so fun.
Which is rare for a drunk driver. Usually they survive and it's like kids that die. So like good on her for trying something new. Okay, when I was in college, one of my professors gave us some life advice because she got into a really bad car accident. And the doctor said the only reason she was able to like fully just walk away from it was because she didn't tense up. Like when she crashed. And I can't remember why
you're supposed to go, like,
she didn't
ragdoll.
limp. She ragdolled. She Celine Dion'd really, really big. And that's what the doctor said. It's like that. Anyway, but that's the reason drunk drivers usually are okay, because they're drunk. So they're ragdolls.
Oh, they're
baby.
relaxed.
Yeah.
Their body's relaxed.
Yeah.
I was with a group of friends in high school that I wasn't normally a part of. It was a couple of my Mormon friends. You remember I talk about them with like Mormon Tuesdays
Mormon
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a couple of like theater choir older friends. And I think we were coming back from something. I don't know what. That's not important. But we saw this car. It was passing everyone, going way faster than everyone else. It was like a 2-lane highway. And I remember it like passed us. It swerved around another one. And then it lost control. And it did a flip over the guardrail. and into a ditch, and it landed like nose down in the ditch. And we stopped and got out, and someone called the police. I didn't have a cell phone, but someone called the police, and we went down we like pulled over, parked, and we went down in the ditch. And like, I just remember a girl coming out of the front of the window in the front. What's that called?
Windshield.
Yeah, she was climbing out of that, like crying. I think her head was bleeding a little bit, but it was mostly she was just like scared and shook up. And she was in my class at high school, and I think they were okay. The car was definitely totaled. It was literally nose up.
Was it standing straight up?
It was standing straight up. The
funny.
nose of it. Yeah.
I wish you'd taken a picture.
I didn't have a cell phone back then.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm 97 years old.
Yeah.
It was a stagecoach, but I'll never forget. It was crazy because I saw it swerve and then it kind of like flipped up in the air. Like the nose went upsy daisy around and like landed nose down in the ditch over the guardrail.
Car
but everyone was
accidents
fine.
are so scary. I gotta be honest. Even though you would think that would be something I would enjoy, I don't love watching them because I'm always thinking like, oh fuck, that could easily be me. I don't pay attention. And the fucking LA drivers are fucking nuts. Okay. I've never nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Before I forget. So Shoshana Bean is she just released her newest album, and this weekend or the beginning of next week, she's doing her holiday show at the Apollo. So if you're in New York, I suggest you go. It will be life-changing. Anyway, I got the email about her shows in New York, and I was like, oh, that's so fun. And I scrolled down to the bottom of the email. Sorry, I like to read. I scrolled down, and she's like, here's how you can buy my album. You can buy it like digitally, or get ready for this. You can buy the CD, and it comes with a Discman, or you can buy a cassette tape, and it comes with a Walkman with her name on it.
I'm shocked.
I'm
gagged. What'd you get? Which one did you get?
Well, I haven't ordered it yet because I'm trying not to spend money on myself this month because I have to buy presents. But
by the way,
want the cassette.
Please don't get me anything.
I want a Walkman.
You have to get.
I already got you something, but it's super cheap, like incredibly cheap.
Okay, cool.
You need to get me something that you make with your hands. Something that you think, oh, she's really gonna love this. She's gonna actually use it. I think she might keep it forever.
A dildo sleeve?
A dildo sleeve is actually on my list. So thank you.
Dildo sleeve. I watched. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm gonna ask you about your media diet in the Patreon. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with another episode. It's the holidays, so
just
everyone be there for each other.
Be chill.
Be there for each other.
And just remember, I'm suffering. Happy holidays.
It's in my home.